recording and streaming. Okay, everybody, say hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Say your names.
I am the great and mighty Razul.
You've probably seen
Here,
them from one of my
here to
other
please,
videos.
here to please and entertain.
Okay. The traveling extravaganza known as the Witchlight Carnival visits your world once every 8 years. You have dim memories of sneaking into the carnival as a child without paying for a ticket. The memory has grown foggy over time, though it still conjures a weird admixture of emotion. Wonder and awe mixed with loss and regret. During this childhood visit, your character lost something very special. You tried to find it, but the carnival owners, a pair of elves named Mr. Witch and Mr. White, were decidedly unhelpful. Silly little cricket. For you forgot to buy a ticket. This carnival goes round and round. The multiverse is our playground, where nothing's free, nothing's lost. Every visit has its cost. As time passed, your heart became less heavy. You gave less and less thought to those childhood events. Now, for some reason you can't explain, the longing to retrieve what has been lost has resurfaced, as though an old spell has faded away, allowing you to feel the loss as sharply as if it happened yesterday. The Witchlight Carnival has finally returned, and you yourself are standing near a ticket booth by the entrance at twilight. The carnival is about to open. There you will meet others who looked as troubled as you. Without knowing how or why, you sense that each of them has something lost as well. Perhaps fate has brought you together.
And this is where we begin. Well, I for one will be looking around, lost in my own thoughts, as I try to remember what it is that I gave up all those years ago, and why, oh why has it all of a sudden, all of a sudden become so important to me? Was it really something that important? Or was it something completely valueless? I'm not sure. As I look around, DM, what do I see?
Give me a sec, and I'm derping and forgot who you were.
Korok, a Coco barbarian. He's
Okay,
surprisingly charismatic for someone who just swings a giant axe around.
you look around. You see, you're at the front of the ticket booth. Lights are dancing along. Lights are starting to come on as the crowd starts to grow. There's a little river crossing a bridge that has a little bridge running over into the fair. Now give me a sec.
To the burger and ask for the
You hear us speak. You see a goblin manning the booth. He is holding a spyglass of some sort.
And what is he doing with the
He's looking
spyglass?
around, scoping the place. Give me a sec. Looking at customers, trying to do some things. Give me a. I'm trying to find where. I just lost where it was.
Also, am I
Take your
here?
time.
Or...
You can be in the carnival as ready.
Okay. Because I
Well,
know
for
last time we
you,
tried.
you were in the Feywild long ago, but for some reason, a little of what appeared to be a little dragon, a fairy dragon, has come and spoke to you.
Me or to
Not to you,
all
to
right.
the Owlin.
I'll put you on the work. Well, hello, Peter. What brings you to me?
The traveling wait, that's the wrong one. Give me a sec. Oh, where the heck was it? Give me a sec.
Take them.
It's actually happened 3 days ago. You were approached by a friendly fairy dragon in service of a human warlock.
Oh, this is gonna
Named
be good.
Medric Rosoff. Madrik Rozloff. That's how it's pronounced. The fairy dragon foretold of an arrival adventure seeking a path to the Feywild through the carnival. Although you've heard of the carnival contains a Fey crossing, you've never gone through the trouble of finding it. The fairy dragon thought you might want to help these adventurers, even went so far as to imply that the fate of the Witchlight Carnival hinges on the success of their endeavors. As the twilight draws near, a large crowd begins to gather outside, eager to buy tickets and enjoy the carnival's many attractions. As you gaze upon the crowd, one or more visitors catch your eye. Something about them suggests they're not the usual ramble.
I'm gonna take note of these new stages and as well as memorize what they look like and focus on them in quest of keeping the carnival and the peaceful couple.
What do you do? Back over to you. What do you do, Razul? Or
Hmm. Korok.
Korak? What do you do?
I shall buy a ticket. Flashing lights seem familiar to me. I don't know why. I have no memory of this, and I wish to learn more. In to
What are you
buy a
talking?
ticket.
Sorry, give me a sec. You're kind of quiet. Need to adjust you. Okay, try now.
I wish to buy a ticket. I don't know what. I don't know why This place is familiar, and I wish to know more. And the only way in is to buy a ticket.
Ah, as you see, look around. You see there are silver statues of a dancing fairy is mounted on the roof of the ticket booth. Surrounded by fluttering butterflies, the booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky, shooting stars arcing across it. An elderly goblin perched behind the ticket counters, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers the spyglass and calls out to you. Greetings, fairgoers!
Greetings, Goblin. I wish to I wish to take part in its night's festivities, and would like to purchase a ticket to the fair.
Ah, hmm. What is your name?
My name is Korok.
As he pulls out what appears to be a sheet of paper. Ah, looks like someone has already prepaid for your ticket. They didn't want their name to be disclosed.
Hmm. Odd.
As he pulls out a
Um.
small wooden box and opens it up, revealing a stack a stack of tickets, and takes one from the pile and hands it to you before closing his box up and putting it away. And he also here, you may want this. It will help you get around, but keep in mind that ticket is good for 8 attractions.
Noted. And thank you. One question. My benefactor, the one who purchased my ticket,
They
is that person at the fair tonight?
I believe so. You'll probably meet him eventually.
I thank you. I give the goblin a nod, and as I walk by,
As he lets you,
I
as
get
the gate opens pretty much and you go in.
as I'm walking in, I give
Oh wait, he calls
I
back,
I'll,
wait, I forgot to give you something.
yes.
He hands you a pair of fake butterfly wings.
Uh, well, thank you, but I already have a pair myself.
Oh, these are also given to help make sure staff don't get you mixed up with people who snuck in.
Fair enough. How big are these butterfly wings?
They're big enough, like they could fit like perfectly between your actual wings.
All right, so I can't wear it on my wrist. Got it.
Well, you can carry it.
Yeah, I'll carry them. I'm just gonna say I walk by uh Von Curain.
Also, Vaughn, you have a pair of these butterfly wings as well. Mind describing your
and
character?
will nod to him.
Yeah.
I was writing down what I got.
Can you describe your character?
Yeah.
What they look like? And
But
if you are wearing the fake butterfly wings or just carrying them?
my, but yeah, but 18.
To
Break
blend
it
in
up.
and have fun. I know. To blend in and also have fun, I'll be wearing the wings, but my person is a 2 foot little owl. Literally owling. His feathers are a little light. His feathers are a little light brown with yellow eyes, and he's just walking around, sometimes hovering now and then, taking all this carnival and festivities in for the first time.
You also have a map as well.
Yeah, phew! So I don't get lost.
As you also had a ticket paid for you as well. Though yours was given straight to you directly. By a robed figure who walked past you. You couldn't get a good look at them.
Wait, a bulk figure, you said?
A cloaked figure. Only thing you could tell was they had a lute.
A loot? Okay.
Give me the loot.
Okay. Then I'll just be all the way around, see what's new with the festivities, as well as meet up with.
Also, there should be another thing. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Shortly after the carnival opens, a 12-foot walking tree, garnered in golden ribbons, marched down to the fair. Emerald clouds swirl about above the tree as it rains down. Golden spinning sycamore seeds. Fairgoers are trying to catch the seeds before they hit the ground. As the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel scampers along through the branches, handing dandelions to select nearby passers. What do you do? Both of you can see this.
I'm saying,
Oh
what was? Oops, sorry, go ahead.
no, go on, go on. I'll go after you.
I was I was typing in my inventory this stuff, but what was he dropping down to the people underneath him?
There's golden seeds falling from his leaves. People are trying to catch him, and there's a squirrel within the branches also giving flowers. To select people.
Just out of curiosity, I'll grab one so I can further, or try to grab a seed and twig, so I can further examine it.
Make a dexterity check.
On Roll20 or on the Discord.
Beyond.
So Discord, got it.
Pretty much the Roll20 version.
I too will, as I look in awe, look upon the tree in awe.
Mikey!
I will also try to catch one of these seeds.
You managed to snag a seed before it hits the ground.
And that's what, a dex save?
A dex check.
Dex check. Gotcha.
You see this little owl just snatch a seed from the air
Hehe.
in one of his talons.
And I rolled a 19.
Well, nice. We
You
basically got
also
the same
managed
roll.
to catch a seed. Okay. I need you two to roll a flat D8.
Okay, because my next thing was to investigate this seed if nothing happened. I got an 8.
I got a 7.
Okay, for those who got... For you, Korak, the golden seed turns into a gold coin.
What kind of gold coin? Like a regular gold coin? Or is there any
It turns into a gold
special
piece.
attribute?
I think he was also going at was it one of those chocolate gold coins?
It's a real gold coin. While for you, Vaughn, you feel energy flow from the seed into your body. You feel as if you can do anything. As the seed dissipates from your hand.
Cute. So it just makes me feel like I can do anything. Cool. Well, so much for examining the seed, since it just faded and poofed away as soon as you catch it.
Yeah, I got one gold piece.
There.
Let me zoom all the way out. And oh, I'm at the ticket booth. Dragonfly rides.
Make sure you read
I
the message I sent you.
just sent
Yep.
a message.
That was for Vaughn.
Okay. That being said, I will make my way to the big top and poke my head in there.
Okay. You head to the big top. Give me a sec, I just need to... There are many... There's the current act is you appear to see what appears to be pixies racing chariots pulled by weasels. There are 16 weasels in total as they race around the big top, jumping through hoops and whatnot.
Alright. I mean, I find this interesting, but, doesn't seem to be what
There's
I'm
actually a
looking for.
crowd going around cheering. Like, you can even see a couple people placing bets on who's going to win. Though the place... You didn't have... There are two... Give me a sec.
Your turn.
As you wind up coming across a guy who's one of the fairgoers, as he's just looking... Two of them are arguing over which act in the distance is the background. It looks like they're arguing over which is best. There's a third one third one helping some customers out, helping some of the fairgoers around. Though the two that are arguing appear to be guarding something, but they seem to be heavily deep in their arguments. What do you do?
I will try to get closer to the two that are arguing. See if I can, pick up on what they're arguing about.
They're arguing. You can hear they're like really debating on which act is best.
And are there any details about these acts?
They talk about the different ones. This one is enjoys this act here. But there's another who's talking about on how that tiefling fire breather is a lot more better than this act, and they're deep into heated arguments.
I mean, the Tiefling Fire Breather could just be using Hellish Rebuke.
They appear to be guarding something, but they don't really seem too focused on it.
Can I see what it is they're guarding?
It appears an entry to a back room. While you decide, I'm going to switch over to Vaughn. What are you doing?
Well, looking at the map, what also would be hilarious if all of a sudden I came out from fucking Pixie King. If I came out from Pixie Kingdom, but looking at the map, the Hall of Illusions really got to me. Probably would pique my interest because you said the mission was like to enjoy the carnival and help the people with their quest.
Enjoy the carnival and just enjoy your time there. You can help people if you want. You don't have to.
Got it. But while looking at the map, I'll be interested in checking out this Hall of Illusions.
So you can move your token over there?
If it helps by flying a little bit, if flying helps to get there fast, I'll do that.
As you arrive, you see a glass cabinet near the entrance to the tent.
I looked at it a bit, and is there anyone's done? And this is how I assume this is how I enter the.
Actually, it's right next to the entrance, but you also see what appears to be a mime.
Oh,
Or at least what you believe to be a mime. He isn't talking, but there's something off about him.
I'm going to carefully, but also trying to act normally, wave a little bit at the mine and do a little gesture like this way in also.
I'm surprised you didn't investigate the thing. Okay?
That was the next thing, but
He also appears to be holding an object. Besides having a basket on one arm, he's holding what appears to be a ticket puncher on the other side. He doesn't seem to be too happy. And you hear, as you hear, behind you, you hear what appears to be someone about to propose, but then all of a sudden, massive laughter happens.
oh dang!
As you see a halfling crying. He's wearing his butterfly wings, and he has face paint on. As he runs, you can see tears running down his face as he sobs and darts into the tent without getting his ticket punched.
I'll go in after him, but I'll get my ticket punched first because I assume that's meant. That's
He punches
normally
your
how it
ticket.
goes. Okay. And then I'll head in after the guy as well as enjoying the house.
Okay.
So what do I see inside, or do I got a wall for that?
By the way, the guy who just ran in didn't get his ticket punched, and Candlefoot
I know.
isn't stopping him. So what are you doing?
Wait, you said someone was stopping him?
No, Candlefoot isn't stopping him. He's shocked.
Okay.
He looks a little shocked, but doesn't follow.
All right, well, I'm going to enjoy this place as well as follow the guy.
That's the mime, pretty much.
Ah, gotcha.
So, are you going to go look for the halfling, or are you just going to enjoy the sight?
I'm going to go look for him that ran in here. Probably enjoy it all while in the process, but still.
Okay. Some of the mirrors are different, they change around. Some seem to be the future, some seem to be the past. They all look and reflect what you could be and what you were. How would you describe your character as they were younger?
Ron, as a younger self, was a bit more not so serious, but a bit of clumsy, somewhat.
Anyway, okay, so you're saying you were fluffier.
Yeah, fluffier, not as much careful, caring for oneself, trying to do good.
Okay. So, you still looking for him? Because if so, roll me a wisdom, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You're an owl, you should be good at this.
Oh, that's a 13.
You don't find him, but you got a feeling he's still in here somewhere.
I also keep track of. Well, no point in keeping track of your movements in the House of Illusions.
You hear a girl's voice calling, "Ruben? Ruben, where are you?" It sounded like the one who was laughing.
The one that made the other one run off. Gotcha.
Like, you can hear sorrow and regret. And, like, desperation to try and find him. Yet, you also hear a little bit of giggling.
Does the giggling sound like it coming from the same person?
No, it's coming from around.
I'm gonna investigate the giggling. This.
The
I'll
place is
find out
like...
what.
So you're gonna make another perception, or...
Yeah, to follow the giggling stuff. Right.
You hear what sounds like a little girl's voice asking if there's anything you regret. And you hear what appears to be a male voice responding.
I got a 15.
And you found Ruben. As you see what
Yeah.
appears to be a...
Go ahead. Sorry.
As Ruben appears to be taught as a little girl in a pig mask. With a step. As you look at her, she notices you before she completely disappears from the mirror itself.
Okay then. Do I see which mirror she vanished back into? And
It was a mirror that Ruben looked like he was about to walk into.
I'm gonna go up to Ruben. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were about to. Then I'll go over to Ruben and be like, "Hello, little one. Are you all right?"
Like, you hear him sob a bit. It was ready to propose. And she just laughed. I don't know what to do now. As he's like on the edge, like he's almost bursting full into tears. As you hear the girl call for that one call for him once again.
Do I know if it's the girl or if it's that demon or it's that shape thingy from the mirror? Basically, is it the people that are looking for him or is it the thing from the mirror?
The person.
No. Okay.
Reuben? Reuben! There you are, Reuben. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I'm just
Shock.
glad not to lose you.
Maybe you two need time to talk this out.
It's-
As I give Ruben a little pat on the back and try to
You
like,
hear, and all of a sudden, you see Reuben get back down on one knee and pull out the ring.
oh,
Come on. Come on, let me move it. Let me move the stupid token. I can move your guys' tokens. Why can't I move this token? As you watch Reuben propose, you can feel the atmosphere in the carnival has changed slightly, as if it became a little happier. If I could get the stupid token to move.
I was going to say, can I use a cantrip to help this proposal seem more romantic and awesomeness? Or
You can if you want.
make like pink rose petals slowly fall out around them.
As the time went by and there was smiles. He said, Reuben whispers a thank you.
No problem.
As they slowly walk out. And I still can't move this stupid token. Not letting me.
Now, my next thing
Give me a
before we go
sec.
back.
I'm just gonna improvise.
Okay. So I was going to say, did I have to know what that person or whatever that vanished into the mirror to understand what it was? Would I have to do a history, religion investigate, or what?
You aren't sure.
Got it.
Or if it could have been just a trick of your eyes. And
That is
again,
true. We are with illusions.
so what do you do? Actually, I'm gonna transfer back over
I was going to say there's transfer over.
Razul. Or say,
Korok.
yep, Korak, what do you do?
Our approach the two arguing men, and 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 ask and ask them, even though I already know what they are arguing about.
We're debating which act is better. I say it's the fire breather. He says it's this act. As you
And
see it, and
uh,
all of a sudden you just see him get really back into it. As the heated argument picks back up.
and what is this act per se?
This is known as the pixie races.
Pixie races. You mean little? You mean 10 little Fey folk racing around the big top.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie, good sir. That does seem
Because this gets pretty
like
intense. You see the
a good
track?
deal more fun.
There's
Yes, I do.
there's a lot of ramps and whatnot. But you hear, oh, but he points out the ramps and the hoops. Some are even on fire. But the other one says, oh, but Teeth of the Fire, but the fire breather. Ah, he also has beasts that come with his act as well. Beasts made of the flame and smoke. That help tell the story of his act.
Hmm. That that sounds oddly familiar. Out of character, DM, I kind of made a character like that for another campaign. I kind of made a character similar to that.
That's kind of funny. Oh, so I can move this one, but I couldn't move the other one? That's so stupid.
But back in character, I would have to go with, honestly, as familiar as the fire breathing sounds, I've never actually seen a pixie race.
Just watch. As you hear or see, there's a guy in the middle who's been narrating the race so far and who's been in the lead.
All right, and I shall watch the pixie race. As I watch the pixie race, I kind of maneuver. I
As
try to maneuver my way like towards the entrance that they're guarding as I'm talking to them.
okay, as they're
Make,
slowly focusing back on their debate. Roll me a stealth check.
whew, not my strong suit, but here we go.
They seem to be more focused
Oh
on their debate.
yes, oh yes, a 20.
But you sneak past them completely without them realizing. You stop talking to them.
All right, I will
In
slip in.
fact, you wind up appears to be sneaking into what appears to be a dressing room of some sort, full of costumes and accessories. It's pretty much nothing but a colorful scene of clutter. There's tables strewn with makeup kits, glass jewelry, and mirrors, trimmed with glowing orbs of light, and chests of drawers and wardrobes spilling over with garments. What do you do?
Does anything in particular stick out to me?
Nope.
I will. I'll take a cautious look around, see if anything pops out to me.
Roll a d8.
Roll the one.
You find a wire headband fitted with sparkling paper unicorn horns.
Hmm. Can I take a closer look at it?
It's sparkly and pink.
I will leave the headband there, and
All you
make my
gotta
way
worry about
back
is
out of
not
the
getting caught on the way out.
yeah, and make my way back out of the wardrobe.
There are also As they also start to switch, their argument seems to have changed while you were back there. They're now debating which attraction's truly the best.
The best attraction in the entire fair.
One is saying that you should check out the dragonfly rides. The other one is saying, nah, it's the snail race.
I think I'll go see the snail race.
Okay, you're gonna need to roll another quick stealth check. See if you manage to get out with getting caught.
I do not.
You get caught, and they realize, wait. Before they try to stop you.
Let me see if I can use my persuasion to persuade them that I made a wrong turn. Quickly realized my error and walked out. That was a completely innocent mistake. Do I roll?
Go ahead. And they're going to be rolling a competed insight check, which would be a wisdom. And they completely failed. They buy it without second thought. Just don't let it happen again, okay?
Will
We
do,
wouldn't have to
gentlemen.
throw you out of the carnival. That would just kill the mood.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I'll be more careful from here on out.
Okay.
And speaking, and I overheard your conversation again. I think I'll be making my way toward the snail race.
As you see one fist pumping, I told you! As you just hear their arguments start to get a lot more heated. Back over to Vaughn.
Hello.
What do you do?
Well, the person I chased in here is okay now and is happy with somebody. I'm going to continue to this Hall of Illusions because they got my ticket stamp for it.
The place is different. How would you look as if you grew old?
Ugh, God. Feathers all doesn't barely look like I can fly anymore. Just like out of it. No more going out to adventure and just relaxing. Lazy. Wishing to be back to where it was again.
Okay. Okay, you see that. As the place also changes around. As the mirrors stretch and squash your body, some made you look like tall. Another made you look like an Eric. Another displayed what appeared to be an Aarakocra instead.
Cool.
How would you Korok, how would you describe how you would look?
How I look right now?
Yep.
You would see a slightly taller than normal Aarakocra with very colorful feather palette, like that, one you would see on a parrot, like a Caribbean parrot. He also has purple eyes, and he also has purple eyes. He's very well built, despite being a bird, and he's carrying a large, almost unwieldy so axe.
Korak, for some reason, you got a feeling someone's looking at you, but you don't see who. As if someone's just staring at you. But you're not sure where it is.
I'll I will look around. I will look around as well. I will act as anybody would act if they thought they were being watched. I'll look over my shoulder cautiously, look around, try to peer into the into the dark places where the light doesn't shine quite as bright as you'd like.
Well, you do see. You. Okay, I want you to give me a quick perception.
No problem. What?
You catch a little black thing just dart around the corner before completely vanishing. And
Upon
but you
seeing
do
the
hear
no, go
you
ahead.
do hear
What
someone
do I
say,
hear?
"Hey, my purse."
I hear someone say my purse.
Yep.
Well, I will upon upon seeing the dark figure, I will jolt up, stand a little bit like a little bit more straight up than I was, and upon hearing someone yell my purse, I will quick it will quickly draw my attention away from whatever that shadowy thing was, and over to the person who was in need. That being
They're
said, I will go over
they're trying
to.
to figure out where. I think I've been robbed.
Did you see? Did you see who? Did you manage to get a good look at him?
No, no, my purse has been cut, completely gone. If I did, I probably would have chased after them myself.
These, huh? I I remember seeing a small shadow. I don't think that could have been our thief, could it? Wait here, ma'am. I want to see something. I will make my way back to where I last saw the shadow, and where the shadow turned the corner.
When you make your way there, there was nobody, nothing.
No trace, no trace of anything or anyone coming through here.
Yep.
I'm guessing it's a dead end of some sort.
Yep.
Then I will return to the lady, unfortunately empty-handed, and tell her, unfortunately, whatever it is that I saw run into run into those uh run into those shadows, seems to have gotten away.
Okay. Anyway, what do you do?
Can you give me a description of your purse? Maybe if I see it later on this evening,
It's a
I
blue
could
purse with a little. It was a blue purse, little small little thing, really. But it had a couple buttons sewn on. One was a shiny. One was a shiny silvery. One was a shiny iron button I had on it. The other was actually a brass.
all right. If I see it, I'll try to find you, and if I can't find you, check out the lost and found. I would have dropped it there if I can't find you. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Okay, what do you do?
Uh,
Gonna go continue what
I'll
you originally planned to?
yeah. I will
Go on the
continue
snail
towards.
race.
I will continue towards the stairways. Yes.
Okay. Vaughn. You hear some people talking in there, like talking about going to check out the snail race next. About riding those snails might be great fun.
Wait, riding the snails?
Yep.
That actually does sound pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Because I think I'd be worried about crushing the snails, but these are probably not avid snails. So yeah, after I'm done with this Hall of Illusions,
Also, the mime is out front. He seems to be trying to get your attention.
I'll go over to the mine.
He seems to be miming pretty much. Like he's trying to tell you something, but he's not. He's sort of like as if something is stopping him from using his voice.
Well, he's a mine.
Like he's like trying to tell you about like demonstrating like if something stole. And he's like flapping his arms like a bird. And he points to himself. More importantly, to his throat.
So just from that, I'm thinking like someone flew by and took your voice.
He nods. As he like does like he like does like a fake like a failed fly. And like does like a beak with his hands.
So it's a bird that can't fly.
No, he like he doesn't feel like he sort of shakes his head in a no, but also in a slight yes. But talks like sort of points like you, but and then points at what appears to be a black poster that advertising the Hall of Illusion.
So basically a small flying creature.
He shakes his head no.
Small owl?
No, but he points to like another person, like
Uh-huh.
demonstrating pointing to like something like them, or at least trying to.
I wonder.
What does the person they're pointing to look like?
Well, you could tell they're a Kenku. That much.
Oh, goody.
But this one looks like he's having a lot of fun. This one looks like he's having a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can see he got like 3 punches on his tickets. And like the mom is begging you, like trying to beg you, ask him to help find the person who took it.
I'll give the man a nod, but the only really suspect is that someone that looks like a kangaroo, so it took his voice.
He gives you a bow of respect. Like a thank you kind of bow. You also hear that Kenku saying he's heading back. Here's something about a Kenku heading back toward. Hear that Kenku said, I'm definitely going on that snail race again. That was awesome. Great fun.
Oh, I know where I'm heading to find out what happened to the dude's voice, the snail race.
You arrive down at the snail race. You actually see that Aarakocra you saw in the mirror. At least who you think is the Aarakocra you saw in the mirror. In line, waiting to get their ticket punched.
I left a little hall as well as keeping an eye on him, but also trying to keep an eye on the Cancun as well as ask to see if it really is possible to ride the snails.
As you see what appears to be there are 8 giant snails. All
Okay, yeah,
lined up,
definitely.
ready to go. One of different colors. There's one with a pink, a blue, a purple, a green, a yellow, orange, red, and black banner on their sides. There are pixies what appears to be tending to them. And they all call, and you hear, "All right, people, get ready." He looks, "Pick your snail. Come to me. I stamp your ticket. I punch your ticket. You get on the snail. You only take 8 riders at a time. Everybody, we want a clean and honest race. There are rules. There are no attacking or harming your fellow rider or their snails. Either from inside or outside interference. Any jockey that openly does this is disqualified from the race. And any spectator interfering will be escorted out by our fellow staff." This
Is
is
the
a
king?
goblin speaking with what appears to be a cone.
Okay. Is the Cancun taking part of this?
Yeah, he appears to be got his ticket punched. He's already boarding.
I'm gonna be right behind him.
As will I.
Okay, let's move you guys over to the snail race. Sorry, I don't have a proper map set up for this, but
Yeah, fine. Also, I find it hilarious that the mime lost its voice even though its main job is to not speak.
so
The mo-
you
the
both
mob
are you
could be
both
just be
participating?
egging you on.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Are you both participating?
Ignore that. Yes, I am. Yeah, ignore that roll. That was an accidental roll.
I misclick.
Yes.
But yes, I am going to participate in this race. Legally, of course.
Legally?
Yeah, yes, legally. I mean, legally.
You're guided up on each. You are guided up in the snail. There are many others.
But this one is mine.
More or less.
I know.
You're all taking a seat and guided up onto the giant snails as you guys are slowly lined up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Like, you see a mixed group. Just gonna... Give me a sec. I'm just gonna pop in and check up on somebody. He's still not on. Okay, I'm about to explain the rules of the event.
Got it.
Pretty much, these giant snails can move fast. Without a rider, the snails are all evenly matched. The snails can move 80 feet per round by itself, but you can do animal handling rolls to attempt to make your snail go faster. Depending on how the roll goes, it'll determine how fast you cross the finish line. How well the roll goes, you get a bonus or a penalty to your snail's movement. Got it? There's no initiative here.
Got it.
I need to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5d20. Okay, you guys can start making your rolls.
Alright, what are we rolling again? A d10?
No, you're rolling for animal handling.
Yeah, because they go like he said
Okay.
He said they go 80 miles per hour, but
80
with
feet.
animal handling, we can make them go faster.
Or slower, depending on how high or low we roll.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Just double checking to make sure that's the correct spot. I don't remember. Nope. Gotta go 1, 2, 3. As you see your fellow riders start to pull off. As the pack slowly starts to spread out. Okay, so you made your save, so you get to go up to here. Okay. Need the island's animal handling. Oh, Vaughn got a 24. Holy crap.
Hell yeah, bro.
That means with that a roll like that,
Woo!
I'm
you
a
got
judge.
more
What
than
you
5,
expect?
you're tied up. You're tied up for first place. I got a roll for someone.
Shoot, sorry.
I was about to say, you hit the nods early, huh?
I didn't mean to hit the nos early. Yes, I hit the nos on this snail.
So does the Kenku, apparently. Just didn't get as far. Okay. Make another check, you guys.
Got it.
And I'm about to roll a d8. And Okay, so okay, I'm gonna say whoever's close. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to roll to guess a number.
Between
1 and 8.
4.
I'll say 7.
Well, I guess that's going to Vaughn.
Woo!
So you get to move. Okay, you get. Okay, you need to move. Can you move your character? Give me a sec. Korak, I need you to move your character. In addition, you get to move up to 90 feet across the board.
90 feet.
Nice job.
Got it.
For Vaughn, you
Yeah.
get to move up to 120 feet
Oh, well, damn.
because the cheers from the crowd get your snail going. One of the riders completely falls off as their snail keeps going.
You said 90 feet, right? That's
Yeah, he did.
there. Gotcha.
And let's find out where what Eric Cocker gets.
Wasn't
And they
Cocker
barely
there,
hold on,
Cocker?
but
Oh, you're talking about the Kenku, okay.
I meant to say too.
I was gonna say, Korak is like Eric Cocker.
Sorry. As there's a snail just pretty much just idling behind you, guy. He's okay.
Got it.
Let's roll in a d8. Give me a sec.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Ooh.
Wonder what that do.
Quick, make a dex save.
I was gonna say, okay, yeah. Who, everybody?
You. Not you. Korok. Your saddle strap has just come loose.
Oh, I was,
So I have to make a deck save.
Yep.
part of me was on like, keep an eye on that Kenku.
Keep an eye on that Kenku! I still haven't tried to get away with the voice of a mime! How do you know? The mime told me! How did he tell you? With sign language!
Basically.
I don't get the joke, but that's kind of funny.
The fact
Wait.
that he told him that he lost his voice without using his voice. How do you know he lost his voice then?
Okay. You don't pass. You fall off. You fall off. You can go try and chase after your snail to try to get back on.
Yeah, I will absolutely do that.
But just be aware your snail ain't stopping.
So your saddle came loose and you're
Your
holding
snail's
on to your
leaving you in the
snail?
dust.
Oh no.
What was Vaughn's role?
For what?
Animal handling.
This
17?
animal well, yeah, that was animal handling number 2.
Oh, make a third one.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know we had to make a third one already. Don't you get past me, Croc.
That's because he just moved his snail when. Oh wait, I was trying to grab his snail, not him.
I was about to say.
I'm fast on my feet. What can I say?
Think you were about
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a flying speed, so I don't actually have to be on foot for this chase.
No, you can't. You can just fly up to your
No, I'm just
snail.
waiting for Vaughn's animal handling.
Here we go.
And Vaughn, you get the nitro once again.
Yeah!
Move up to 100 feet.
Can I have someone ping where this 100 feet is? That way I can remember it. Thank you. And if I'm allowed to, can I also keep an eye on the Kenku or no?
He's more focused on the race.
Got it.
Can you ping this spot? So I don't forget where it is. You passed his save, so 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And next round. Pressure rolls. But give me a sec. Roll that D8. And I'm just going to roll another D8. And it goes straight to Vaughn again. Vaughn, roll your animal handling check.
Here we go.
I think we all know who's going to win this race.
Damn.
Move 120 feet.
Can someone help me again?
Hold it.
I am.
Put it back. Need the line. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay,
Don't jinx me yet. Don't jinx me,
and
please.
Nimblefoot is in the lead so far. Ooh, we have a couple Raiders wipe out. Let's hope they can catch up to their snails before this race ends. They still are in this and they have a shot.
I would like to use my flying speed to try to catch up to my snail.
And looks like the Kenku is still going at it. He's still chugging along. But he's starting to catch up. Next round. As you see ahead of... And a head of lettuce lands in front of one of the snails. It stops to eat it.
I was gonna say, did you just say it?
They're not going
Did
anywhere
you-
this round.
I was gonna say, did you just say a head of lettuce?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, while that's happening, can I use my flying speed to
Go
dash
ahead.
towards my
I'm surprised you haven't moved your character token yet.
Okay.
I think he was waiting for the okay.
Yeah. It's like you use the silence.
I need you to pull... Can someone ping this spot? It's
That
so
green dot is my...
Just be aware your snail hasn't stopped moving. It's still going without you.
So you basically gotta catch up to it, and
I have a flying speed of 50 feet, so if I use my dash action...
you'll be able to catch up to it. So,
Eventually,
dependent.
but probably not
Yeah.
before the race ends.
Anyway, here's my animal howling.
Can someone ping this spot? Okay, so I can remember that one.
Woo!
Looks like the Kenku is really struggling.
And now for my roll.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh, don't worry. You can still move 70 feet. And
Which is right.
you've won the race.
Okay, never mind.
And the Owlin takes first place. Let's see how the other two keep going, though.
I just put my wings up and go, whoo!
As everyone comes crossing the finish line, I'm kind of
Now that I'm done, I want to keep my eyes on the Kenku.
And then the guy who's right behind you finally just crossed the finish line. And the Kenku seems to be losing quite a lot of steam. And I'm just going to keep going until everyone's crossed the finish line. Don't forget to move your character to catch up.
Alright.
Ooh, 220s.
Yeah, I see that.
That means these guys will be crossing. Got a third. Well, this guy would come in for. This guy would come in fourth.
I ran most of the race my damn self.
And this guy would come in with making the Kenku wind up crossing the finish line last. Oh wait, no. I forgot. Your snail's
Yeah,
still in the running. Which means your snail finally crossed the finish line, so that means you get to come in last place.
I got bucked off and spent the rest of the damn race trying to catch up to it.
Yeah, you spent this whole race flying. You must be tired.
Anyway, prizes are now starting to be handed out. Also,
Also, what?
I'm just doing something. The mood in the carnival seems to become cheerier and happier.
That's good. That's good.
As you hear music, a lot more cheering music starts to grow. As the crowd starts to get really pick up the thing. Also, you are given, Owlin, you are given a special item.
Ooh.
You receive a potion of advantage. I'm just trying to find Appendix A. To wait.
Take your time. Also, that was hilarious. He's like, ready, set, go. I fucking zoomed out the gate.
You zoomed all the way to the finish line.
You gain when you drink this potion. It's an uncommon potion. When you gain advantage on one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw of your choice within the next hour. This potion takes the form of a sparkling golden mist.
Ooh.
It pours like water. But don't worry, you still get there's a consolation prize. For you.
Okay.
You gain a magic wand that allows you to cast dancing lights once. Once the wand is
That's
used, it turns into a tulip.
That's the. You tried.
At least you had fun in the end. I'm gonna check on somebody quick, make sure he's in.
All right, it's been added to my character sheet.
Don't forget to add your sparkly wand.
Sparkly wand. Got it.
It's pretty much a wand that lets you cast sparkling dancing light cantrip. Okay.
You can now go Sparkles.
After the race is done, the Kenku goes elsewhere and you lose sight of him.
Oh, I wanted to follow him.
So you did hear something about him heading towards the mystery mine. About how you're supposed to face your fears.
You know what? Funny enough, while I was in the Hall of the Illusions, my next place I'm going was the Mystery Mine just to see what it was.
So are you gonna head to the mystery mine as well? Or are you gonna go elsewhere?
I'm gonna go to the Mystery Mine, but I'm gonna look at. But I'm also gonna look at a. What was it? Captain's name again?
Korok.
Clark. And you're like, you'll be like, nice try in the race. Really fun.
Ah, I would have done better if I had just flown from the beginning. But yes, it was fun while it lasted.
Very much agreed.
So pretty much, Korok has one punch in his ticket. Vaughn has two.
E.
On the way to the big attraction, there are a lot of other little side games you can play.
Ooh. Which I assume is the whole map.
Like there's one that says there's like this one challenge up on the side. It said for goblin wrestling. See if you can pin the little booger down.
Ooh, what's that?
Pin him down
Yes.
and win a prize.
What place is that at?
It's like
Oh, right there?
I'll be going straight over there.
catch is strong folks test your mettle in a goblin wrestle. You have to be all you have to do is pin one goblin down. There'll be two working together to try and not get pinned. If you
Since
get
this
pinned
is
one, you win a prize.
a thing of stealth, my character might not be into this one. But then again, just for the fun of it.
To what? Sorry, so is the Owlin thinking of joining in? Or are you going straight
Well-
for the big attraction?
Well, because you said the Kenku went into the mystery mine, right?
Yep.
And again, according to the mine, he's the one that took the voice, so that's where I'm gonna head to. If the goblin person's still here when I come out, I'll give it a try before continuing following.
Okay, so for goblin wrestling, this is going to be a strength. This is going to be a contested strength check.
Contested strength check.
I
Got
just
it.
need. Except the goblins have advantage each time.
Of course they do.
Because of course they do. Can I use my sparkling wand to distract them?
This is just a pure good old contested strength check.
I understood what you were going for.
18.
And I'm trying to get the goblin. Goblin has. I'm not sure how to roll this. Give me a sec.
A D20 plus whatever their strength is.
They have advantage, so they have a set. Yeah, you managed to pin one down on your first try.
Haha! Finally, something I'm good at.
I'm trying to find the prizes. I know I just saw them. Ah, yes. Roll a d8. Also, you got a stamp on your ticket.
Which makes it 2 stamps.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, this one doesn't require a stamp. Never mind. There's no stamp. You only got one stamp on yours. But, okay, so you got a wooden wand with 8 charges. You can expend one of the charge to cast Prestidigitation. It cannot be recharged. Okay, for the mystery mind, give me a sec. Up front, you see what appears to be an eccentric dwarf. Come on, come face your fears in the darkest of the mystery mine. But first, please stare into this eye, as he points to it. It'll make your experience that much greater.
So it's just to have fun and part of the mission. I'll stare into the eye.
Okay,
But is this a normal looking eye, or like when these are like stare into this eye, it's like a painting, or
I need you to send me something. What your character fears.
oh, hello. I was wondering what the heck happened. Uh,
So, can you send me what your character fears?
you mean the flaws, or
No, what they actually fear, what they're afraid of.
well, since this really isn't his home, his feels like to not be able to go back, and of course, like fire for the feathers.
Actually, it's just for the ride.
Oh, thought you meant like personal feels.
No, your character's fear.
You mean what in the ride would scare him most?
Yes.
Ooh. I know for me personally, it's heights. But
And
for
you're a flying
character-wise,
creature.
I know. Like that one sequel that's like, oh my god!
Okay. You can go back to table 4 now.
Oh,
Okay, we're back.
I
As
thought
you enter,
I
as you
thought I got
eventually
disconnected
get
for a
on what
second.
appears to be a cart and step in. These carts are big. Several other riders join in on the cart as you slowly enter the dragon's mouth. The cart starts to hurtle along the track. You see you see a spectral spider crawling on the wall. You see what appears to be a dragon roaring straight into your face. As if it's red, takes a deep breath and inhales. Make a wisdom save. Vaughn, make 2 wisdom saves. Okay. You got that? As you keep rocketing, as the track twists and turns, heck, you even somehow hold on as the cart fully inverts before riding its way back up. As you look down, you are very high, as if you're in the sky itself. The ground looks miles below. You're going to need to roll a save on disadvantage. Vaughn, roll a wisdom save with disadvantage.
All right, now I was trying to remember how to do it with advantage. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You are
Hello, Vaughn.
spooked as you tense up as you carry through.
I'm just gonna be like somewhat
As you
almost.
keep riding your way through. The ride
Yeah.
eventually, as it does, goes through loops and twists and turns, into straight dives before rising back into the sky. Eventually,
I'm
it
gonna.
comes to an end.
Yeah, I would say Vaughn would probably be like screaming, wings flapping, some feathers flying. Be like, hey!
As the ride finally comes out, the illusions end. As you somehow get it together.
Vaughn's gonna
But
like
you were
shake.
you
Oh,
had a
sorry.
lot of fun. You were a little shaken, but you're still standing. You had you had a good time.
Yeah.
You probably won't get back on that for a while.
Right. But it was fun. Oh, did I need my ticket stamped?
You already got it stamped.
I wasn't sure because all of a sudden you were
So
like,
pretty much you have
have it.
3 stamps on yours, Vaughn.
Right. Did I lose track of the Kenku?
Yeah, you lost track of them.
Dang it.
No, you apparently see Aarakocra just when you come out. You do see this Aarakocra just manhandling these goblins. They appear
I
to be in a
am.
little ring of some sort.
Yeah.
As you see him finally get his reward, it appears to be a wand.
Cool. Still a little bit shaken. He's gonna chill for a bit before continuing through the carnival while also trying to find that Kenku again.
You do hear people about heading over to the You do hear stuff about possible different locations. The Gondola Salons, the Silver Song Lake. There's even a rumor that they have an actual mermaid. Though the Orchard has some pretty awesome ale as well.
I think I'll be going to get some ale after that wrestling competition.
So what do you do? We all know he's heading up to the feasting orchard.
I don't think Vaughn has any idea what ale is, so since I'm not being from in here, so be interested in trying something new before heading to the other places.
As you all head up, you wind up seeing a couple of the staff on the fairground wind up having a drink spilled on them as a giant dragonfly with a rider on their back comes buzzing overhead. As it comes like darting past, as if it's like dancing in the air, as it's lazily going through a figure eight around the circus. Or well, should I say the carnival. As you look, you arrive and you see something. You hear music flowing through the orchard and mirrors radiating from this area. There's a heady scent of flowers, mead, and berry pies wafting through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from the trees, musicians, drums, pipes, strum, and everywhere they're singing and dancing in an inordinate amount of custard. It is bustling with storytellers, musicians, and acrobats, all entertaining, in groups dancing and singing. There appears to be a sign up for a custard eating pot for pu- that for a cake eating contest.
Were you trying to say custard pie eating?
Oh, it's because I misread the darn thing. It's a fairy cake
Mm.
eating contest. You hear people speak up. All right, folks, let's get ready for the pie eating contest. Any last minute entries?
I
You know what?
will be seeing this one out. I think I'll just sit back and enjoy my ale.
No,
Okay.
I'll join in before I have a drink. New stuff.
All right.
Do I have to get my ticket stamped?
Yep.
Do it.
A little fair. A little fairy punches a hole into your ticket. That would be your fourth stamp, I believe.
Yeah, because one was from the Horrible Illusions, the Snow Race, and the
They tell
Mystery
you that they
Mine.
gesture to take a seat at the tables as you could see th- hundreds of little little cupcakes are brought out. By the way, what's your constitution modifier?
I was gonna say these aren't normal custard cakes, are they?
Well, they are normal, just people are going to be pushing themselves hard.
My modifier is a +0.
Okay. Your goal lasts six. You have 60 seconds to eat as many cupcakes as you can.
How many?
As many as you
I mean,
can.
how long?
You got 1 minute.
Okay, that'll be fun.
A contestant can swallow a cupcake safely in about 3 seconds, and safely eat as many cupcakes as 3 plus its constitution modifier. For each additional cake eaten, the contestant must make a DC 10 constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
Or take custard damage. It's not lethal. It'll just make you vomit,
And if you vomit, you lose, I assume.
pretty much. So, and they're off as you dig in, start just eating away at these cupcakes. A lot of people are gathered up, trying to pound them down. You already see a couple pass out
Damn.
with after eating like after like managing to down 5 cupcakes.
Oh,
These
okay.
are like really big cupcakes too.
Gotcha.
So you're on your third. You're gonna need to start make a DC, make a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. I got a 12.
You pass your save. You manage to down a 4th gun. Keep going.
Ooh. Damn it! Not one.
You manage to eat it, but you take 1d8 custard damage. Let's find out how much custard damage you take.
Okay.
You take 6 custard damage,
Ooh.
but you could still keep going. Give me another con save.
I was applying the damage, my bad. That one's a 6.
And
I still got some health, but that took me out.
And on your 5th cupcake, you are out of the running. You feel so full. And your belly hurts.
Yeah, that does seem to happen.
Everybody keeps going until the time runs up. And
Yeah,
a winner's crowned, and he's given. And he appears to be like still stuffing his face with more custard.
show off.
By the way, your HP is all back now.
I figured I was gonna laugh if I died from custard.
Though you probably do puke a little inside.
Yeah, probably.
Though you hear a little voice from above you as you puke by a tree. Hello down there. Eating a little too much? As you hear the voice ask.
Yeah, you can sit. Wait, is this mentally or someone's actually behind
Physically, they're like literally above you on a tree branch.
me? Okay. We'll be like, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can say that. Tried something new and got too much of it.
Happens to the best of us.
Yep. What's this voice coming from look like?
It's it's from let me see. It appears to be a bard up on the branch. It's a female bard. I just can't tell their race. I think they're a half-elf. I'm guessing you're enjoying the ticket I gave you.
Oh, well, you're the one. Thank you for that. And yes, I am.
There's another one I gave a ticket. There's a bunch of others that gave tickets too. I just know one of them. I just know 2 of them have been claimed.
That I was gonna say, is that a good thing or a bad thing that they've been claimed?
You have 1.
Well, yeah. Okay.
And the other one is actually pretty close. But I'm gonna have to say some stuff.
Oh?
Something is off about the carnival. But nobody will truly speak the truth. At least openly. I say maybe you should go try to earn the right of Witchlight Monarch. You've already done quite a good job.
Thank you. And how does one earn the light?
Become the monarch? Just keep doing good and doing what you're doing. Bring happiness to the carnival and you earn your chance. And heck, if you bring enough happiness, the owners might even want to meet with you.
Okay.
But also keep
Oh,
an eye out for a little runt.
who?
There's this Kenku running around causing trouble. I won't
Oh,
really
yeah.
go into more detail, but
I did have my eye
he's
on
been
him.
causing quite a stir and ruckus.
I've met him before, actually. I was
Him?
the Kenku.
The Kenku I'm talking about's female.
What was the race of the one I was following?
A Kenku.
Well, I know, but I don't know if it was male or female,
You
right?
could definitely tell it was male just by how he was acting.
Never mind. Mom told me that something that looked like not told me, but signed me that a Kenku person took their voice. I thought it was the one I was following, but if you're saying this one's a female, then it must be wrong.
Well, there's a good chance you might be able to catch him over at the Dragonfly rides.
Okay.
Though, you never know. They might not even be there. Heck, they could be about anywhere.
Only one way to truly find out.
Hope you have a
Anything
great
else?
time. As you
I
see him
will.
lean back in the tree and continue to casually strum.
And I'll be like, hold on, one more moment. This might have. Oh wait, what happened?
She sits up a little bit more and listens.
This might just be my mind playing tricks, but in the Hall of Illusions, I saw something come out of a mirror and try to bring someone into the mirror. Could be just my mind going crazy.
Be careful about this place. This place is a fake crossing after all.
I know, that's why I stopped the person from going in, though, but I got you.
Things are not as what they seem.
Noted.
Keep your guards up, because there are thieves about.
Alright,
By the way, I forgot. What did you roll for your D8, Rizul? For that original D8, I forgot what it was.
The original D8 was a 7, I believe.
Yeah, it is. I scrolled all the way up to.
Then yeah, I know what you lost. You were trying to find your sense of fashion.
Wait, did you say sense of passion?
Fashion.
Oh, okay. I thought you said passion.
You're trying not to laugh?
Yes.
Another character lost a sense of fashion. Oh no, my photos are plain.
Or they're completely hideous.
Yeah, that's from one's perspective.
Anyway, what are you doing? So what do you do?
After that, I wave goodbye. Ooh. Actually, could I have your name? Or is that no?
Tumblestrum. My friends call me that. Now I suggest you get going before they get away. because the big
Got
toss is
it.
about to happen soon.
All right, thank you. I'll go to the dragonfly rides.
Okay.
I'll probably waddle over there, belly still full. We can go over to Outclog and see what they want to do.
While for Korak, What do you
That's his
do?
name, Korak.
as you enjoy your mead, what do you do after you finish it? We can end now if you guys need to. If we need to, I could pick it up next week, but I can keep going for quite longer.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Whistle?
I think he fell asleep.
I want to say that's what I think it sounded like, but I didn't want to be. Whistle?
I think he fell asleep.
What time is it for him over there anyway? Yep, that's snoring.
Well, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for coming out.
Might want to disconnect him from call.
Ah,
Oh, hey, up there you are. Did you fall asleep there, buddy?
ah.
Did you
Well, as my character is drinking down the ales.
Oh.
Anyway, you wind up finishing your ale. There's a lot more places to go and check out.
We weren't sure if you were role playing or actually fell asleep on us.
No,
I was about to disconnect you. Then I was about to end the stream. Let's keep going. There are many different places left for to go. Though you do hear a couple guests talking about heading over to the Gondola Swans for a bit of relaxation.
I'm a little tipsy from drinking all the brilliant beers. I will go over to the gondola swans.
Probably to help get yourself sober up or fall asleep in the chair.
No, gondola swans are here.
Okay, you do that. You eventually wander your way over. Still a little tipsy, but the alcohol's starting to wear off.
Man,
You can see enormous
that honey
swans
brew is
gliding
stronger
through the
than I
water
thought.
here as they're pulling these large wooden ornate gondolas, draped in flowers. The swans disappear into the banks of the silver mist as they wind their way through the river. A jetty extends ahead where a swan preens its feathers.
I will try to observe. Yeah, I just want to observe the swans for now.
Okay. Okay, back over to this. So, more riders. You see these giant dragonflies come down from the sky. They land on these huge lily pads on the surface of this pool. They're buzzing loudly overhead, their wings shining like stained glass windows, as they pick up and drop off passengers. A small tree turns your ways and beckons you over, a red squirrel clinging to its leafy canopy.
I go over to said squirrel. Also, did you just say they pick up people in glass, whatever?
Picking up passengers and dropping them off. Their wings look like stained glass windows. You see what appears to be a tree literally beckons you over. You realize it's a tree ant.
Okay, and I'll be right back real quick.
You hear what appears to squirrels appears to be talking. Oh wait. You see one of the back over to you. Back over to you, Korak, while he's gone. A swan swims close to you. You know, it's quite better to get a tour of the whole place on the from the gondola.
I'm
I can
still
show you all the
debating.
locations.
I'm still debating whether I want to get on the gondola or not.
That's okay.
Right now, I just want to. I just want to see for now. I'll
Okay.
probably end up getting on there sooner or later.
Okay.
The gondola.
As they tend to swim away. As another one boards. As some guests disembark and another one boards. You back, Karex?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Squirrel is talking. If you want to ride, I need your ticket.
I'll pull out the ticket and to give it to the squirrel.
The squirrel takes it and hands it to the tree ant, and the tree ant pokes a hole in it before handing the ticket back to you.
And I'll put it back and tuck it away.
Enjoy your flight. If you have any questions before you get on, feel free to ask. Northwind will be free to talk. You can still see he has like one of his eyes on Northwind's acorns.
Mm-hmm. So, what are exactly the instructions for this ride?
The dragonflies have been trained, of course. We trained them to fly in a loop around they've been trained to fly in a loop around the big top. Though some curious riders have decided to have been knocking them off course and steering them around.
Uh-huh.
But they eventually come back to the lily pads because they have to disembark afterwards. I just hope you're not afraid of heights. Even though these things, they don't fly very high. They're meant to give you they're meant to give you a tour around the place.
Oh. Right. Well, thanks. That's what I really wanted to know. As I would then get next in line for the next pickup.
Okay, you eventually get on. Once you get on, they start to flap up. They don't go very high, only 20 feet up.
Okay.
As they start to slowly guide you around the place, following a small circuit. As you pass by a lot of things, heck, you even see a displacer beast, what appears on the way, and a musical calliope. You pass by what appears to be the big top. As you circle around, slowly, you even see the Hall of Illusion and the snail race, and all those rides you went. You even see one do a quick buzz, looping over the bubble pop, as you see people rising up in bubbles. and over the Pixie
Well, that's
Kingdom, which has a
well,
Ferris
that's
wheel before
sorry,
shooting
but
you back onto the path.
I'm sorry, but that's totally safe going out in a bubble.
You fly past. You hear the music from the Calliope once again. As things keep going and going.
While
Heck,
I'm getting
you see what appears to be a monkey playing the Calliope alongside with a goblin who appears to be collecting small round objects. You hear something about buttons?
buttons.
As you fly back, you pass by the gondola swans, though you do catch a glimpse of what appears to be an area behind the big top.
Okay, I'm taking note of that.
So you even
Also,
see the massive lake as you fly by, and the
okay.
gondola swans. You see a bit of a stage, and you see, as you fly by, you also see the carousel.
Also, doing this flying tour, I wanted to keep it. I want to see if I can quickly go through and find the Kenku female that Humblebee talked to me about.
Give me a sec. You don't see anything quite out of the ordinary, but the ride takes its time. It takes about an hour. If you're going to keep an eye out for the Kenku, I need you to roll an intelligence check, an investigation check. You do see something strange, a strange person moving around, as if there's a light shimmer caused by a hint of magic on them. You take note of what they currently look like, but prepare yourself in case they disappear again.
Got it.
As the dragonfly comes back to its starting spot and drops you off back on one of the lily pads. You last saw him over by the carousel.
Going to the carousel. The investigation's afoot.
And as you get to the carousel, you hear an announcement for the Big Top Extravaganza. As you see people slowly flocking and festering their way towards. It appears to be a midnight show, giving people a chance to dazzle.
At the carousel?
Impress the carnival ringmaster. Oh, you see a lot of people heading that way. Though at the carousel, you also see a lady. See what you think is a minotaur. The carousel is powered by actual unicorns. protrusion of wooden unicorn stands motionless on a circle platform. Fairgoers clamber onto the unicorn's back. A female centaur sets the ride in motion. Unicorns shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel in the delight of their riders.
Hmm. I know this is where a lot. You said this is what the last shrine of them also saw of the Kenku. So I'm just going to be focused and looking around this area for them.
Okay? So, Korak, do you go join the big top extravaganza? Razul, you alive?
I will go.
Okay, you go. You see the crowds gathering around. As you see different acts called playing at once. Different people performing back to back. You see the fire breather they were talking about earlier as he starts his dance. As he summons two beasts from the fire and smoke. As they show. As the many, many different acts. You see a satire whose fiddle causes Matt Dance to burst from the ground. You see a trope of 8 clowns launching themselves from a magic cannon. You see after that comes the juggler, a goblin juggler who is catching anything and juggling any tiny object tossed to her by the crowd. She appears to be at 7 objects. And then you see an 8th get tossed in. She keeps going.
You know what?
But there's even more.
Hold on. If I toss my hand axe, will she? What are the odds she catches it?
Pretty good.
I will whistle in her general direction. Toss the hand axe first. Toss the hand axe straight up in the air, and then once I catch it, I will toss it towards her.
She's looking at you if that's a challenge.
I will smile and nod and toss the axe at her. See if she catches it.
She catches it, all right. She doesn't just catch it. She starts doing spin tricks while still juggling with it. The crowds are oohing and eyeing with amazement.
And I'm oohing and nodding right along with them.
As she collects all the objects, she also catches your axe and returns it.
Nice catch. It's quite the talent you have there.
Yes, it is. I practiced for way too long. I hope you get to possibly join in. This is going to be awesome.
I'm not quite as good at catching
Oh,
as you
don't
are.
worry. We can take all sorts of acts. Come on, it's not that hard.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Give me a sec. I'm just trying to find a bit of information. Where is it? I'm trying to find stuff on an event. Come on, where is it?
I'm gonna have to go in like another 20 minutes.
Okay. I'm having trouble finding it. Okay, I need to go to page 49. Timed events. Ah, here it is. The lights have dim and the crowd falls hush. There's many different performances going on before ending.
Can you repeat that?
Give me a sec. Any character who accepts the offer can try to woo the spectators with a performance role. Do you accept it?
I do.
Okay, roll your performance check.
I do not woo the crowd.
Actually, I'm trying to find your roll right now.
I rolled a 7.
Well, the crowd. Some would give you an applause, but there's no big cheering like before. Give me a sec. And I think here's a good place to end it. Do you guys agree?
Yeah?
What about you, Vaughn?
Yeah, I'm down.
Make sure you guys took your notes.
Oh yeah, I took notes.
Did you take yours?
I mean, I got 2 wants.
Make sure you take notes on some of the events and what happened. And I think we're going to end it off here. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Thanks for watching. This should
Yeah,
be
I
up
took
on
some-
YouTube anytime.
Yeah, I
Near
took some
future.
notes on. I took some notes on the stairways. What happened at the House of Illusion? The guy's name. My mission from the mine.
The only things I committed to memory are the 2 wands. The 2 wands that I got. The pink headband that I found. That I decided to put
And the
back.
butterfly wings.
Yeah. Alright, I'll commit that to memory too.
Thanks for
And
coming
I
out,
also.
everybody.
Yeah, okay.